What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage. Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe it. Like, it doesn't feel real.
Oh, the first thing I do when I turn on 2K23, I'm going to roster, I'm going to my player, I'm going to edit, and he will have 99 everything and every badge.
You know, when you get into the NBA, you get an NBA logo above your player. So when you hop into the park now, you're gonna be stalked by a lot of other people in the 2K community. How's that gonna feel?
That's what I just asked about, actually, getting the logo, because I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are gonna be coming at me, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's gonna be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's gonna be difficult because of my hair. I'm gonna be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that. Just the overall look.
I pretty much said my face. I need my face to be clear.
Okay, so your face over any moves that you have?
Probably my shooting motion, and my jumping ability.
If you were gonna select a perfect My Team, with you included, you had to pick 4 other players, past or present. Who are you picking?
Curry at the point guard, shooting guard Michael Jordan, small forward me, Tim Duncan at the power forward, and center Hakeem Olajuwon.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic, so it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see though. But maybe on this one we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019. You were just drafted. You were in the game for the first time. How has your life changed since then?
Actually, I'm better on the game now. I'm better in real life. I'm better on the game.
Okay,
so.
Better in all aspects.
Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Dowski, who won 98 games during our event. Congratulations. Keep it up, and we'll see you for more event action in 2K23.
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see the graphic upgrades. You know, like sometimes in the past people be like, oh, it's 2K, it's always pretty good, but like this one was exceptional. Right when I looked at it, I had like double take. I'm like, this is a real game? Like.
So you're getting scanned today. How excited are you about that?
I'm super excited because A, now I get to play as myself in the game, and I'm gonna start playing more than I do normally. And then B, I have history with 2K. So from 2K7 to 2K12, we did a lot of like the signature moves for a lot of like the NBA All-Stars and stuff like that. So to come back here and be in collaboration is awesome.
The game is actually really smooth. I like it. They slowed it down a little bit. It's more realistic. Until I get in the park and I max out 99 overall, we're gonna see what really happens.
Corey, we're here at NBA 2K23 Summer League. How's your Summer League?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away.
They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. They gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it up like a Hail Mary. Legendary.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Lou Dort, and it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the Jazz start out with the ball. Conley against Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Mitchell driving inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Here's Roby, defended by Gobert. Here's Dort. Gobert with the block. And here's O'Neal. Mitchell with it. That shot is off. Nice defense from Dort.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. For 3. Again, Mitchell missing. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Dort. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Here's Mitchell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Roby the pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell's shot is good.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
first one falls for him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in for Mitchell. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Greg, you know, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
Most of the focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
And here now the Thunder after the basket by Utah. Favors find Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A baseline J. That one a little long. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
No layups right there for SGA up to the rim.
Now Conley. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Clarkson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Here's Mann. And he drives in, and that one good.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
56 seconds left to play in the first. Conley dishes to Gay. The shot that time, not on target. The Thunder leading by 4. Here's Mann. Rebounded by Clarkson. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Mann. Favors trying to break free. Mann gets the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Clarkson outside. Gay outside. There's the 3. Unable to get that one. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. Like, at the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well-liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Wiggins. Williams is out there with Favors. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. Here's Alexander Walker. Clarkson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Pokusevski grabs the miss. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Favors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling favors.
The Thunder shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one misses. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, you know, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Jazz trailed by 4. Here's O'Neal into the lane, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now, here's George. 5 points in the game. Williams passes to Baisley. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Baisley, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Roby, he's checked in for Derek Favors.
Isaiah Roby.
The Thunder have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the lefty forward Darius Baisley, Brent, can hurt you inside and outside.
Well, he's more comfortable on the attack where he's able to put the ball down on the floor and extend and use his athletic ability. But he is gaining some confidence in that shot. And in the offseason, if you work hard enough, you can come back the next year and really show that you're more of a weapon on the outside than you were the year before.
Dort wide open. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. O'Neal against Williams. The jump hook. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Giddey. Offensive rebound. Good. That one on target from Roby.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Alexander Walker passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Michael Conley is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Pass to Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Roby. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell outside. Back to O'Neal. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Off target with his 3.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Passes it to Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Castro O'Neal lets the three fly. Another miss by Utah. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Giddey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Roby. Guarded by O'Neal. A shot. No good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Dort. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Dort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City. Blue Gems, Dort. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Eric Paschal comes in for Bogdanovich. Rudy Gay's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mitchell. All free throws good from Dort.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Clarkson. He kicks it to Whiteside. Here's Paschal. And he banks in the layup. Pascal's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Robinson Earl. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Now, here's Clarkson. No good that time. And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 8 points and 3 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild. They got a nice edge in that department, which has led to this lead. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
They really got to turn the intensity up in the second half. You look at their free throw differential, it's a big gap. They need to be more physical and start earning more fouls.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 12. Gobert can't hit.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Jazz trailed by 7. Down low. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Utah. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Here's Giddey. And it goes down 2 points. And the Thunder lead by 7. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. For 3, Mitchell drains the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 10.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Offensive rebound. Here's Baisley. Good D by Bogdanovich.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the basket by Utah. Doesn't go for it. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Here's Gobert. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A 2-point game.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Jazz. And then for Oklahoma City, Derek Favors checked in for Baisley. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's tied up with that one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Giddey. Wiggins up top. Favors against Mitchell. The pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Over O'Neal. Favors trying to break free. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And it's Mitchell missing. On offense, here are the Thunder. Here's Giddey. Plays it up off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for O'Neal. And Mitchell drops them both. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Mann. Robinson Earl. Rebounded by the Jazz. Mitchell finds Gay. That one misses. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Mann. There's 1:47 left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. He gets that one. Mann's got 6. Jazz trailed by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Now, Wiggins. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Gay with the defensive effort. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Lets it go from 11. Pass to Alexander Walker. Another miss by Utah.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. And good that time.
Alexander Walker.
The Thunder shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Mann. Beyond the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 2. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Utah trailing here. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mann in the shooting guard position.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team. Just fighting tonight.
And he gets it back. Dort Dort misses. Dort's gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. They now take the lead. Clarkson's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
So it's the Jazz now. The Thunder making the shot. And here is Conley, and the shot goes in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
This is it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chalk up 2 there.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
And the Jazz call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
He's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Eric Paschall. And O'Neal's subbed in for Rudy Gay. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Outside, Dort. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Thunder lead by 1.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now, here's Clarkson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice defense from Dort. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Roby. Clarkson against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
When they've had a chance to attack the basket at any point in this game, they've taken advantage.
And something else that's sticking out tonight is their assist total. A high percentage of their baskets have been the product of good, crisp ball movement, a good sign for an offense.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Conley.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dort passes to Giddey. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. Knocks down the 10-footer.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Jacks up a 3, and Dortch gets it to go. Dortch got 5 points in the quarter.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 4. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. The New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th. And the foul on Isaiah Roby. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
.144 left in the 4th quarter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Jazz with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Mitchell looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell. Willing to take off the entire team to earn that foul.
At the line for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And Mitchell drops them both.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And it's good for 2.
Gilgeous-Alexander is going to celebrate that one.
Jazz trailed by 6.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
You can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Now here's Gobert. Tries from 16. Got it! And now they trail by just 4.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
He's feeling it. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Conley against Dort. Back to Conley. The layup off target. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the game. Nine seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for the Thunder. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. Takes it inside. It's rebounded by Giddey. And an intentional foul right there.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. It's House outside. That shot off. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.